Hey everybody, we're rocking and rolling. Hey, grab your black shirt, your concert shirt. You know, gotta have that because that's the rocking thing. And let's get rolling. Um, right now it's just Mr. Patty. What's going on, Cecilia? It's time to get rolling. So hello to everybody as everybody's coming in. What's going on, Jeremy? Um, Jeremy, do me a favor. Send me an email at Matt the Rockin' Crocheter at Gmail. If you could, I would appreciate it. Okay? Do that for me. And hey, Russ is here. Um, I thought you were at work, bro. If not, you wanna if you're not at work, you wanna come up? Okay. Russ is probably at work because I think today is his Friday. Um, what we got going on? Oh my gosh. Old Russ, okay. So what I've been up to is I've been working. I worked a little bit on my Boggy Creek blanket. Um, Hello everybody as everybody comes in. I appreciate you guys, all of you. Let me. Because I'm not. Some people do this on their phone. I happen to be working on my laptop, so it's a little bit different. Um, what happened to tonight's? Tonight's theme song. I didn't put on the. I didn't start it with my little thing. So I gotta remedy that. Um, and to uh, it's raining yarn. No, we got the boxes yesterday, and I was gonna text you after I went live. We got the boxes, so that's a thing. We got Russ sent us. We got two boxes from Russ. It's raining yarn for his Christmas boxes. I haven't opened them yet. We haven't. One is for Fiber Jazz Rebecca, and one is for me, and we haven't opened them. So it's a Christmas thing. So I'm gonna wait till Christmas to open mine. So which is hard because I know that there is yarn in there. So that's a rough thing. Because I'm all about the yarn. I'm glad everybody saw the one with my bougie yarn in it. Um, I just wanted to show some of the stuff I have in my stash because not a lot of people. What who can? um, you know, and so I mean I do use everyday yarn. I use it for most of my projects. Like you know, I love this yarn. My Boggy Creek blanket has gotten. about this far. And that's about where I stopped. Because this week it's about, I took a little bit of a rest because Saturday is the big fishing day. So I took a little bit of a break from my crocheting and knitting this week. Geared up my fishing pole, put some new line on it, got my tackle box straightened out, just stuff like that. So this week was kind of on the shallow end for the yarning week. So, but next week, I've got some stuff coming up. We're gonna show you the video for the fishing when I come back. I'll probably post that if I'm not like dead tired on on Sunday. But hopefully this coming week, I talked to a friend of mine, and they invited me to come up and hang out with them, and I'm gonna take a video of it, kind of show you what I'm looking at. So that should be fun. Gonna spend some time up north, so it'll be good. Um, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, and like I'm splitting. um, so we had the Boggy Creek blanket. I'm still working on my friend's blanket. I haven't touched that one too much. Um, I've got a couple of packages. I know some people have gotten their winnings Thursday, from last Thursday, and so I've got two more packages that have to go out, and those are going out tomorrow. So those will be on the way out. I hope it. I've got two emails today that one a couple of days ago, and then one yesterday, that they've people have got started getting their prizes, which makes me happy. That's a good thing. So I know I was just over talking to Spring and Don Aaron, and we were talking about like bands and all that stuff. Um, I know I've been asked on a live what music is, obviously the rocker, what I listen to, and I'm very eclectic in what I listen to. Anything from Andre Segovia, which is classical guitar, um, to Metallica, Jimi Hendrix, you name it, anything in between. Um, when I was growing up, it was opera, it was uh, Italian music, Portuguese music. Um, so as far as music wise, I am all over the place. It's not just rock, but going to work in the morning, before coming on, I put in my earbuds, and rock out for a bit, get the blood going. That's how I kind of I start my morning. A cup of coffee, some Metallica or Judas Priest, and off to work I go. So that's how I start my day. Um, Also coming up with some of the stuff I'm doing. Um, there's the one that's coming up weekend after next, because this weekend we're going fishing. The following weekend, I'm going to hang out with a friend of mine, uh, and we're going to take a look at some stuff. It's going to be Fiber Jazz, Rebecca, and I. And then hopefully within the month, um, we'll be going to the Bay Area and bouncing around, doing some rounds in the Bay Area. So I'm gonna get some really good stuff for you guys to see. Um, what's as far as where we're bouncing in and out of. So it should be fun. Spring's in the house, and Nana's Crochet. I know Fiber Jazz Rebecca is here. Russ is here. Let's see. I know. Hang on a second. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Hang on just a second. I'm doing a little magic in the background. So what's everybody been up to? Everybody working on projects and having a good time. Anybody got any new yarn? I mean, I've had a couple of hauls. Got some Hobie. I know Russ is just dying for me to open that box, but I'm not. I'm not not gonna do it. Gotta wait. It's gonna be it's like an Advent thing. So gotta keep my wits about me and not go crazy and tear into his box. Let's see. Hang on just a moment. Okay. Russ, take a look at email. I just sent you. Let's see. I messed up. I messed up so bad on an octopus. I'm crocheting, friggin' as I listen. I've been working on the Lost Souls shawl for my cousin. I've been tearing that. I've torn that thing out completely a good 4 or 5 times. That I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't first. I wasn't happy with the colors. Then I wasn't happy with the way it was coming out. And then I wasn't happy with the yarn. So it's just been that out of all the projects that I've been doing, that Lost Souls shawl is just it's killing me. It's killing me. It's just it's hardcore. Like I get to a certain point and I look at it and it's not that the pattern's all that bad. It's that I just like I get to a certain point and I look at it and I'm not digging it. So, I keep ripping it out, ripping it out, ripping it out. It's one of those projects. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I think I'm gonna take the the yarn and make something else out of it because I'm just tearing that thing apart. Um, I know um, that you know since 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 Fiber Jazz Rebecca is my better half. I know she's working on some secret squirrel projects, so that's all good. Um, Also, let's see the Boggy Creek blanket thing. I know for those of you that haven't, I know it's supposed to be 40 by 50, and so the one that I'm working on is actually it's the kaleidoscope shawl or kaleidoscope blanket from Fiber Spider, and so I wanted to keep it kind of like in a little darker colors, have them stand out a bit because when I was a kid, I know I like the darker colors, and from a lot of the ones I've seen, they're all really bright, like fluorescent, like 80s colors. So that's been the major effort. Um, what's going on, Jen? It's good to see you. I'll get your packages going out tomorrow because I haven't been able to. Work has been really crazy, so I haven't been able to get to the post office. So yours is going out tomorrow. Um, so that's doing. Who else? Let's see. Sharon loves purple. We were just talking bands and stuff over at Springs, which was very cool. I didn't. I mean, I threw out some concerts that I went to, which was, the standouts were Queen, Pink Floyd, um, Roger Waters. Who else? Those are like, I mean, I've seen Metallica. Those are some of the top ones that I've seen, which were very good shows. Um, I know my son, the one of the first concerts we went to was we saw Scorpions, and that was a blast. Um, I did, as you know, get this, which is the Odyssey hook, and I'm really pleased. Um, I I have to admit though, I haven't gotten to use it um, all that much. I like put in like 3 or 4 stitches, and that was about it. Because like I said, I was been getting ready for this fishing trip on Saturday, which for those of you that aren't from California, we're gonna go out of the San Francisco Bay Area, and so you'll get to see. I'm gonna take some video on the boat. We go by San Francisco, go by Alcatraz, we go under the Golden Gate, and then once we're out under the Golden Gate, it's an hour boat ride out to where we're gonna go fishing. So, and there's a lot of like sea life out there. We've seen whales, we've seen like all kinds of stuff. So I'll get that posted. I'll take some pictures. Um, get to see me running around in my rubber boots and my crazy fishing hat. Um, One of the things I know that Michi was talking about was some hooks that she found that are like um, Furl's Odyssey hooks, like, um, and they're actually Fiber Jazz Rebecca got one. And this is the hook, and it's from hobby sites hobby
Mhm.
sites C.
But you can get them on.
That's what the tag that's on there. And since I'm butchering the English, um, there you go. But as compared to my Odyssey, they're really roughly the same weight. I mean, they're roughly the same size. So it's a good option because these are like crazy expensive, and I was very lucky to get one. And like I continually keep thanking Juan because Juan made this happen, and I appreciate that. So these, I know that the shipping, they get you kind of with the shipping. I haven't looked into it. Fiber Jazz Rebecca was looking into it, so I don't have. I should dig in and get all the information. Um, on my next video, I'll actually take a look at it and get all the information for you because these are actually nice, and they feel very close to the Odysseys. I mean, they're really nice. I'm a knife holder, and so like the furls and like these type of hooks, I tend to really like. They fit in my hand well. I'm able to, manipulate them really well. So I'm gonna go after as soon as we get off the live. I'm gonna go check this out. Um, Also, I mean, it's been a slow week, but I had a little bit of a yarn haul. Uh, the first one I've got here is Amigo, which is a Hobie yarn. And this is I wish I could read it. Bulky 5, it looks like. And it calls for a 9 millimeter um, knitting needle or a 9 millimeter crochet hook. So I got that. I actually got a couple of skeins of it. I got 3 skeins of it. And so I was thinking, putting them putting them together. Okay, this is not cooperating. Putting them together because it's three different colors, and I think the colors would work good. I think the colors would work good together, and it would work up pretty fast, and it would be like a nice warm like shawl or scarf or startings of a blanket. So that's kind of cool. Another thing I got was that it just, oh man, it just, these skeins just jump around and they have a mind of their own and they go all over the place. It drives me bananas. Especially when I'm in like Hobby Lobby or Joann's, and whoop, stuff ends up in my cart, and I don't know. It's got to be like gremlins or trolls or something. It's throwing stuff in my cart. Um, Another one that we stopped at Hobby Lobby, and I wanted to try it out. maybe make like a little pouch or something. And it's fundamental cotton. So it's yarn bee. The color is aqua. There's, let's see, 100 grams, 164 yards. And it's got a, let's see, 4 millimeter crochet hook. So I'm going to try it. So I've got that. So it's been, it's been good. What else have I gotten that just recently? And that's been about it. I know I have. I should get them next week. And thank you to Rena. I've got a couple of Rena's cakes coming in that I'm gonna have. There was a couple of color waves that I really wanted, and so I had to get them. Rena just like twisted my arm. She had me like in a big time wrestling move and like twisting my elbow. No, really. Uh, Rena's really cool. But I've got those coming next week. Um, so that should be fun. We've got a couple. I've got some Rena's cakes. I actually have to start using them. I haven't like I haven't you know hit the Rena's cakes hard. I was planning on doing it this week, but fishing, crocheting. Um, fishing. I've been doing since I was a kid. Um, so I'm really excited because I get to hang out with uh with my son and a friend of the family's. And I know Jeremy. I know Jeremy asked what we're fishing for, and it's going to be rock cod and ling cod. Um,
Show them a couple of pictures.
my producer in the background. You'll hear from time to time my producer giving me pointers. Our last trip out, not to get crazy with the fishing, but that was our last trip out. So those are a couple. If you can, let me turn down the screen a bit because it's like
The light is kind of
so, and it's bouncing back and forth. But those were a couple of halibut we caught. Um, and then I gotta give it to Patty B Gaming. That's one of his. The time we didn't we've gone
Jeremy said, "Love me some cod."
um yeah, so that's one of the fish we're going for. That's a rock cod. So that and mm, let's see. picture from last time, and then see, and then this one we had a couple of lean cod. And so we had a blast. So that's coming up. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's not going to be all fishing. I will get some hopefully some wildlife. Like I said, we've seen whales out there. We've seen seals and birds and just all kinds of stuff. So I hope you guys you know take a look at that because it's going to be kind of cool. If you've never been out on the water like that, it's something to see. It's really cool. So we're getting ready for that. Let's see. Oh, Jeremy, if you caught a grouper, you're the man. I've seen pictures of people catching those things, and it's just insane. Just insane. So if you caught one of those bad boys, you're you're on a different level than I am. I've caught some big fish, but that's some crazy fish. Um,
Someone said, my pink bathtub, Diane, did you get the prim needles?
um, back to the subject. Excuse me. Um, as far as needles go, I've tried prim uh as hooks. Excuse me. Um, hooks, needles, because I knit and crochet. I have tried the prim hooks. The ones that the ones that I got were like a plastic kind of. I got them at Michael's, and it was right after I started crocheting because somebody had recommended them, and I didn't care for them. Um, they were squeaky, um, and I mean the points were really nice. I really liked the hook on them, but I didn't care for it when I was working stuff. It was just squeaking, um, and I just didn't care for them. I was told, I'm not sure how good this is. I tried it a little bit and it kind of worked for a minute. As I guess you can take wax paper and rub it on your crochet needles, and it makes it slide easier. Um, I didn't really try it, so I don't know. But that's what they said about like with the prims and stuff, is to do that. But as far as what the ones that I tend to like, um, I got a set of these. Oh, which way to? And I'm not sponsored by any of these guys. I just happen to like their stuff. I got a set of these, these are the zings. So these actually work up really nice. The tips of these, it's hard to judge where that. The tips of these
Close up on the tip.
are more like my producer telling me what's up. Um, these are more like the clovers, kind of. They're more rounded like the clovers are. So I use these. You know, I like these.
Turn them to the side.
I tend to, these are the ones. These are the ones that I happen to work with the most, and I enjoy.
Just do one
I got it. My producer again. Um, I tend to really like these. And these are actually, they're all furls. Um, these two, are the Borealis. That's an I and a J, because that's what I tend to use the most. So I really like these. Um, then I actually, there's one laying around here somewhere. And then I have a couple of streamlined metal ones, which I found I really liked. I like these a little bit better than the resin ones. They're just a lot smoother. Um, Kitra, I actually lived in Washington too, and we used to go fishing um, uh, out of oh my god, Westport is where we used to go out of. Um, got a lot of salmon. We did a lot of salmon fishing. Um, got quite a few really big ling cod. Um, a few bass, sea bass. That's mostly what, like, when we would go out um, during the summer. It was mostly all salmon fishing. So in the course of a summer, I put about close to 300 pounds of salmon in our refrigerator. We had salmon roast, salmon steaks, canned salmon. Like, I can't no more. I can't do salmon anymore. Um, the only way I can eat salmon uh, is either sashimi or like smoked salmon until it's almost like beef jerky. I can't in anything in between. Yeah, it's rough. So um, Jeremy likes his metal streamlines too. Um, the only thing with the streamlines is my hands. I've got a little arthritis in my hands, so after a while, the streamlines get a little heavy. I can start feeling it, and so when the streamlines start getting a little heavy, I usually switch to these because these are a lot lighter and give my hand a little bit of a break. Because, like all crocheters, we keep going, and so that's kind of my, if I'm crocheting if I've crocheted for quite a while, I'll set these down and I'll pick up the Borealis and keep going. That's kind of what I do. As far as knitting goes, I've got my Chiagus, and I'm good to go. I could knit for quite a while with those because those are really nice, and there's not a lot of drag on them. They're very slick needles, and they work pretty much any kind of yarn works up really, really nice on them. So as far as knitting goes, that's my go-to. I do use wood interchangeables, circular interchangeables every once in a while, um, but the Chagus, the cable, the interchangeable cable on them, that's what makes them. Um, that's why I really like those. Switch to my dots on my print. Yeah, it's. I mean, like even with Jeremy, it's common uh, to get fatigue in your hands, and then either I'll go to my furls, or I'll go to these zings because these are really light, and I've also been I've also been known to hit the Susan Bates. I really dig these. I like this is what I started with was the Susan Bates, and I kind of went from there. So I mean, I had some prims. I got the Susan Bates. I really like the metal ones. I tend to really like the metal better than the resin or the plastic one. I know some people really dig those, but especially the sound, it drives me wild. So let's see. Um, Switch to my dots. Fishing in Washington. Let's see. Yeah, I know I have two sons, and the older one gets kind of antsy with the whole process. If it's not like woe to go, like when you put the line in and you just start catching stuff, he's a little more needs a little bit more patience on that end. So yeah, but I haven't. But that's the thing. I'm pretty hardcore, so I wouldn't go to the. I wouldn't drop my fishing pole and pick up my crochet hook. Um, so that's that. Let's see. I like SB for yarn that wants to split easy. Jeremy, Susan Bates.
Susan Bates.
Oh, there's the producer again. Um, so we're running. Let's see, where are we at? See, I want to keep these to about an hour because I want to be respectful of people. I know everybody's got like stuff to do and all of that. So I want to keep. We've got about 15 more minutes. Does anybody have any questions, like for me or anything? Uh, let's see, Washington State
I see Jeremy has a job.
in '96.
Ask him what
Got
his
there at
job.
Easter. We went crabbing under the Hood Canal Bridge. Oh no. Yeah, I've been. That's kind of where when I was a teenager, that was my stomping ground. Olympia. We lived in Olympia, so Shelton, um, Westport, Port Angeles, Seattle, Tacoma, um, all through there. I was running rampant, as I tended to do when I was young. Um, let's see. So, um, Patty V Gaming is my fishing buddy. So, we're we're getting excited to go this weekend. Um, I'm sure he'll be manning the camera for me for a bit. Um, so it's gonna be a blast. And then next, starting Monday, back hardcore on the yarn again. I've got some projects I need to get done for the holidays. Um, I've got stuff coming up. Um, Going to see that friend of mine. That's very cool. I've got some projects coming up. I'm gonna work on a shawl with some Rena's cakes. That's the next whip. I kind of haven't decided what I want to make out of it yet. I'm thinking. Um, um, if my producer could give me a hand really quick, because I put my Venus cakes on the other side away from me. On the cake that I'm kind of looking at is a green one, and it's Arena's cakes, and it's got it's actually a purple and a green one. And so the two that I'm looking at to make the projects out of is this one, and I think I'm gonna make a shawl out of it, because I think this one would be a really pretty shawl. I like the gradient that it goes from that purple to that green. And this one is called Wildflowers, and this is the A-ply cotton. So it's a fingering weight. So this is one choice. And the other Rena's cakes that I'm thinking about starting or this one. So this one is the Gothic Rainbow. I really like this one, but I know I've made a few shawls now with like this in this kind of colorway, but I really like it still. So I'm probably going to go with this one, or depending on when it comes in, there's a color wave that Rena has that's artichoke, and it's kind of on the same as what color wave is what this is. So that one, I'm the artichoke one I really liked. So either of those two. I mean, this cake has 1,400 yards, so that's just quite a big. I can make something good sized with that. So keep an eye out for that for next week. Also, I said we're going to go on a trip next week, next weekend. What else do we got going? I should be getting in the new Venus cakes this week, so I'll show those as soon as I get them in, which will be cool. And before, I know we've got about 10 minutes before I duck out, I just want to call Jeremy and say, shoot me off an email at Matt. It's the Rockin Crocheter at gmail.com. Shoot me off an email. I would appreciate it, sir. As soon as I get off tonight, I mean, all my fishing stuff is ready to go, so I've got some time to play around with some yarn. I think I'm gonna start on this and see where it goes. This is really pretty stuff. So keep an eye out for that for next week. Like I said, we've got a trip. We've got some yarn coming. I was looking at some yarn art stuff. I've never tried. I've never tried their yarn, so I'm gonna take a look at it. See if I can get my hands on some. The Hobie I haven't tried, and the Hobie cake that I'm really excited about doing is this one. And it's cool because it's got the center pull, which I really dig. No yarn barf. Um, so, and this one's a Hobie. This one's a Hobie twister. You know, do the twist. No, yeah, no. It's 55% cotton and 45% acrylic. So this one, this one, I might be working up as a gift because I like the color wave, and there's a couple of people I know in my family that would really dig this. Um, this is a this is a 2 weight too, also. So this one has 1,000 yards, 1,093. So I've gotta work this thing. I gotta work this up. This is this is some nice stuff. I've never used Hobie yarn before, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. I haven't used the Arenas, and I'm really kind of looking forward to that. So that's coming up, um, and then possibly like in the middle of mid October. I know we're a few days in now. Mid October, we're going to the Bay Area and kick around and take a look at some stuff. So that'll be fun. So there's stuff coming up. I'm sorry today I was a little light on the content. Like I said, we were getting ready to going fishing, and I was cleaning up my stuff and got really excited about that. So I apologize to everybody. I also want to say thank you. We actually hit 400 subscribers. I want to say it's a little over that now. I want to say it was like 402, 40 something. So that I'm floored. You guys are the best. The community is the best. Thank you to all you guys for supporting me. Thank you to Spring, to Juan, to Russ, to Fiber Spider. Thank you to everybody for like shouting me out, and just everybody's been very, very nice to me, and I so greatly appreciate it. Um, the start of this journey, I'm just starting my journey, and I'm having a blast. So I appreciate it from everybody. You guys are the best. You guys rock. Um, so I figured out a couple of things from the last live. What I had been doing wrong. So I've got that straightened out. Um, let me see. Bookmarks. Okay. Um, just we hit 400. So I'm, you know, like I said, I couldn't be happier. You guys are the best. What I like to do, because I know there's some of my uh, really, the fans that some of the fans, some of the people that have subscribed. What I'd like to do is, where is it? Okay, let's do this. Since I know I've got, I have one very close to this coming. This Rena's cake.
Do this one.
Um,
Do that one.
you bought it.
That's fine.
You bought it.
That's fine.
I'm arguing with my producer.
It's in the package and it's ready to
And
go.
instead of one that I know that's been actually sitting out, we'll get you a fresh one. Hang on.
Do two of them if you want.
Let me look in. Let me look in the stash. Okay. Who likes sparkles? Show raise of hands.
Do one no sparkle, one regular sparkle.
And yes, Jeremy, the producer is usually always right. I try not to, try not to poke the bear too often. What's going on, Mateo? What's going on, Fiber Arts?
And just fluffy.
So there's a lot of hands and stuff on sparkles.
Okay.
So I think the producer was right on this one, and the rocker was wrong. So what I'm gonna do is, it's brand new in the case, so to speak, plastic. What I'd like to do for today, just because I'm so happy with all these, like, you subscribers and stuff, and you guys all just make this fantastic, and I just want to show my appreciation. I know I can't do this all the time, so but today what I'd like to do is, this is the unopened Rena's cake, and as you can see, it's got the sparkles in it.
It's the
And this is actually a Don. This is Don. I want to say it's Don Aaron's. Whoop. And it's the Lights of Dawn colorway, and this one is the one with the sparkles. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is probably right over the microphone, and it's making all kind of crazy noise, but as you can see, it's got the sparkles in it. Not that the Rockin crocheter doesn't like sparkles,
Jessica goes,
but
me.
you know, I am not I am not a sparkly kind of guy.
So do another one without.
So, everybody's. So I'm going to go ahead and give away this one. And let's go ahead, and I've got the gizmo. I figured out how to work the gizmo. So let's go ahead and let's put in sparkles as the word. Sparkles is the word. Let's do this. What? Are you kidding me? SPAR. Yes. Okay, so far we've got 12 entries. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. It's showing 13, lucky 13. So it stopped at 13. Okay, guys. Was 14? We got 14. What? We've got 20 people in here and we've only got 14 sparkles? Come on, guys. Let's rock this. Okay, 15. Hey, you guys are the best. I appreciate you guys.
Sparkles. Sparkles.
That's true. Some don't like sparkles, which I'm not a big fan of the sparkles. So we've got 15 entries, and
Oh, that's an expensive yarn.
Mateo.
Mateo? Mateo?
Mateo, son of a gun.
So that's an expensive yarn.
Congratulations, Mateo. That's 2 in a row, man. You got the luck. You got the I'm not sure if it's the same word in Spanish, which is suerte.
Suerte.
Muy suerte.
Mucho suerte.
Mucho suerte. The producer actually speaks Spanish, so I gotta go with that.
There's another one. Right?
So go ahead and shoot me off a email, Mateo, and I will send that out to you. I will send that out to you today. This is a really nice cake. So, where's my pen? That goes to Mateo. What I'm going to do is give away one more without the sparkles, because some people like sparkles and some people don't. Here, like a kid. Let me write this. Mateo Rivera 1 sparkles. Like a kid at school, how to remember your homework. So, congratulations, Mateo. Good job. So, the one that I'd like to so you're out on this one, Mateo, because you already won. The one that I'd like to give away is this one. And this doesn't have any sparkles, as you can see. And it's a really pretty color wave. And it goes to that really pretty purple from that like deep red and no sparkles. So I would like to give this one away also. Okay? So we have we have um two for to go out. So that way I can send all of these I know I've got to send out Jen's. I have to send out Kanji yeah, Kim G. I have to send out hers, and then Mateo's, and then we'll do this one. Actually, Mateo, you don't have to send me an email because I already got your information. So I'll just copy that down when I send that one out. So back to the StreamYard tool.
You have to change the.
Okay, let's do this. And this is for another Rena's cake, and this is the color wave on this is Gothic Rainbow, and I swear I've washed my hands. Um, okay, I know I think I have the plastic for this one too. So hang on a sec. Let me see. Okay. What I'm gonna do on this one is because you guys are the best, and you know you guys make this all possible. And what I'd like to do is those are the two you get to pick from. Okay. So who would like the rainbow and who would like this one is actually Michi's cake. So this is the Rena's cake that Rena made for Michi. So I've got one of these and I've got the rainbow. And which one do you guys think I should give away? I decide I don't I'm impartial because they're both beautiful. They're both beautiful. They're both beautiful cakes. I know a lot of people like the rainbow, and I know a lot of people like the teals and the purple and the black. But you know, the ones we all know, you know, doing the black is not a whole lot of fun. Uh, so let's see. Michi's, Jeremy's with Michi's, Fiber Arts is rainbow. Okay, what we're gonna do, so I don't have to, so I'm not like, you know, what I'll do is the the when I say the word, what you're gonna do is if you win, let me know which one you want, and that's the one I'm gonna send to you. That's the producer says that's it. That's the way we're going. So let's do this. Okay. So you have your choice, either the Gothic Rainbow or the Michi cake. Okay. And let's do this. Um, go ahead and let's use the word rainbow. After all that, come on, guys, rainbow. The little gizmo is bouncing out. Okay, we're at 13. And thank you guys. You guys are the best. I appreciate you guys. I'm just happy. I'm really happy that the yarn gets to go to a good home that may or may not have been able to use this kind of yarn. I've been lucky enough to be able to use some bougie yarn, so it makes me happy to let you guys, hook you guys up. Okay, I've got 16. We'll give it a couple of seconds here. It's on 16. I got 26. Come on, guys. Okay, just popped up to 17. If it gets to 18, I'm poking the button. Come on, uno más. Uno más. Oh, man. Okay, there it goes. It popped up on 17. So I'm going to go ahead and poke the button and the drawing for either one of the rainbow cake or the Michi cake. And you tell me if you win, you tell me who it is, which one you want. Oh, this is backwards. I can't see it. Boom. So, Brandon Olaquin. I hope I didn't butcher your name too bad, Brandon. So, Brandon, go ahead. That just was all bad. Congratulations, Brandon. Send me an email. It's to the Rockin' Crocheter. The brain cramp. The Rockin' Crocheter at gmail.com. Send me an email as soon as possible, and I'll get it out, the cake out to you as soon as possible. Brandon, which color did you decide on?
Show the two.
Come on, Brandon. Is it the Michi cake? Or is it the rainbow? Which one would you like?
I'll do the rainbow.
Yeah, he's doing the rainbow. A man after my own heart. I really dig this one. So, Brandon, shoot me off an email. If you send it out tonight, what we'll do is I have it set aside for you, and we can get it in the email tomorrow. If not, then it's gonna have to wait a couple of days because Saturday I'm going fishing, so I'll be out all day, and then it's gonna go out on Monday. But I like to get you guys your stuff as fast as possible. So send me the email at rockincrocheter at gmail.com, and we'll get it hooked up. So and it's time for this old rocker to take care of business. So you guys all take care. Um, I hope you guys have a really cool weekend. I hope you get to do some really cool stuff. I mean, we're going fishing, so that's really cool. But you guys have a very blessed, safe weekend, no matter what you're doing. And we'll see you guys on the YouTube streets this coming week. Okay? You guys take care. Good night, everyone. And thank you. Hit the thummies on your way out. And if you're not subscribed and you're just coming in, please subscribe on your way out also. I would greatly appreciate it. So let's see if we can hit the 500 mark. Okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye.